We're back with the second part of the highlights. Now this has some really cool properties when it reflects. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. There we go. Hide the light. This didn't get enough credit. Wow, look at that. Ooh, sparkly paint, big deal. Yeah, it's nice. It's interesting to see just on these plain cars. Even this weird speck of one that with gold, they still put so much effort into it, even though it's just a toy. For people that collect them, that's a big bonus feature. As a kid, that would blow your mind. Oh, look at this. Whoa. I thought it was nail polish or somebody put some funky paint on it. I had to look it up because I didn't think this was like paint on it. So that's definitely a highlight. Let's go down this side again. Speaking of paint, this one's worth highlighting again too, just because of that. If I can get a good shot of the paint on this one. That's pretty good. I'm crashing some. Green on that is really nice. Compared to this one. Flip, flop, flip. I like this one, it's a highlight. It's so weird. Another weird one that was a highlight. Too fast, but big man. Is this one. This is in life size. Hot Wheels fit in these little mirrored holes. And they fit on the back here. And you can carry some inside of this. And it opens up and they can drive Hot Wheels off the back of this down its butt. The whole thing stands up. And the wheels stay at the bottom. It stands up. Right, and then the front. If you can see those big jaws, it eats up the cars as it goes by. So this is a Hot Wheels toy made into a Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels making toys of toys. It is cool to see this thing munch down the cars though. But yeah, we were gonna get this for a little guy. We knew, but it was just too big and too expensive, and he was a brat, so he didn't deserve it anyways. This one I'm gonna put up here, see if you can guess what it is. The only reason it's up here is because this one is on our right hand side, so I'm not sure where, because this is a Ford Sierra Cosworth, which was one of our Ford Escorts, but ours was not a rally car. This is definitely the Cosworth race car. I don't know how to put the, excuse me. This one I think is cool and is a highlight because, what year is this one, I wonder? 87. Well, that makes sense. Is because in real life, I had a girlfriend that had one of these, and she didn't know what it was. Her dad had it since 87 or whatever. They're Italian, he brought it over, and he's like, here, you can have this for a first car, and she's like, oh, I don't want this old car. Nowadays, this looks cool, but it looked like crap, and hers was like a rusty red green, or a maroony rust color. And this thing was crazy. She let me drive it on the gravel roads around here where we live, and it's a rally car, and they kept a lot of that stuff in his car that they brought over here. So I don't know how much horsepower and stuff it had, but it had like off throttle braking, it had weird suspension stuff you could tune on it, it had like all kinds of all-wheel drive on it, it had your like brake ratios. A lot of the stuff was adjustable on it, and it made it so interesting and fun to drive and slide around the gravel roads that I have this because it was like, oh, I got to drive this thing. I got to drive a fair bit. So it's pretty cool. For me, that's definitely a highlight. I didn't show that before. Again, we're hearing my keys. This is definitely a highlight for me too. It's hard to see there, that's why my hand was up here. El Segano, whatever you ever pronounce that. Definitely a highlight for me. So I got the snap clip edition of it, right? Oh, I can't see it. Thought that was cool. I still have that with me. I've had that for a long time. Keys away, and I think that might be it for that side. Of course, we got these. These are definitely a highlight. These make me laugh so hard. I think it's hilarious. They have to put so much time, and the designers have to make them Hot Wheels regulation and all the different stuff when they come up with these models, and trying to get the models to look as close as the real versions as they can in a 1/64th size, close to. So it's interesting to see that trying to match it up to the real one, that here they can just crush them, and they actually had to put time and effort into making these crushed ones too. Whereas, of course, the rest of the time it has to be all perfect. It's pretty cool. Definitely a highlight for me to have in my loose stuff. I'm going to show this one. This bad boy is from the 80s sometime, I think. What do we got it say there? Doesn't say. But you can see the Pajero. This is the one that you see in video games again. This is a highlight for sure. It's on a lot of the donut videos and what made companies, whatever you call it, iconic cars of the companies. This one always comes up from Mitsubishi. No, it wants to go inside. All right, let's see if we can see inside there then. Not today, son. Definitely a highlight. Back wheel on the back wheel really makes this casting. Oh, still can't focus, my dude. How's that? Try that in the light and it should be a good shot. So this is definitely one of the highlights. And what else do we got here? Sticking with the big trucks. You got these. Taking over your screen. Boom, bang, in your area. Taking over like massive stereo. So these, I can't even get in the picture, that's what's sick. Are the Broncos. See if this is high enough to get in the hood there. Yep, it can. Let's see what it wants to do. Oh, that's a cool shot. Let's put this in here then. In it to out. I adjust this. It goes to the inside Bronco, which is cool. It's a cool shot. To the outside Bronco. Pretty cool. This, of course, is the Bronco R. Ultra 4 car. Big mean machine. Look at that front end and the roll cage. It's hard to see these black cars on screen. They never film right. But in real life, it looks cool. I think on picture and screen, like what you're looking at, when I see that through the camera, I think this car is unfinished. That's how I see it. But in real life, when I'm looking at it in my hands here, it's like, oh, sick. This is so cool. Here, of course, is the model of the original casting. This one's just called the Bronco Custom. It's got so much reverse rake on it that it can't even stay in my screen. But that's okay, it'll allow for some cool close-ups. And these two are special highlights to me because I have a lot of the castings of these. Even on my JDM, I'm rapping again. Even on my JDM website, I have a section just for the Broncos because I found a bunch of these in different locations, and old ones and first editions and last editions and all that kind of funky stuff. So this even is on my website if you look it up in the link. And the best part is I don't have it open, but I have a premium of this Bronco R. The roll cage in it is blue. It sticks out really nice, blue or red. So depends on the day of the week. People love or hate the new Bronco. I'm just gonna keep turning it because it's nice to see all the different angles of it. Because like I said, the black is whack. But in real life, it looks good. Like right here, to me, it looks good. But like right here, it's just way too dark. Need some side love. Okay. Let's go back to sorry about the wait. It was worth it, trust me. Back to the Ferrari. Testarossa. Apparently that just means red top. For all you Italians out there, is that right? Testa means top, I guess. Rosta is not a cooking term. Apparently it's red. Look at that. It's different colors on the inside. Is this the Hot Wheels one? Yep, it is. If you saw my collection, in my vault, I have the Matchbox version of this too. That's different, of course. But I can't wait to get the F50 when it comes out. Hopefully the F50 treasure hunt, or sorry, F40 treasure hunt. And then I'll have a sick Ferrari collection too. But this is definitely this is a gem. I'm so glad. This is in such good condition that I've had it this whole time since I was a kid. Is that right? Italian people make fun of me. Testarossa. Alright, having too much fun with Hot Wheels on a Saturday afternoon. The red is this one too. In my hands looks a lot nicer than it does on screen there. Car is a beauty. Okay, this one's from the vault too, actually. Let's do it. Still rolls beautifully too. Do you remember this one, boys and girls? The color through my camera right now is not showing up right. If I go in the dark, you can see it perfectly. These weird LED lights don't always work the best. Because look at that crap. It's pink. It's supposed to be pink. It's the white and pink version of the 92, 91 Cobra. I think it's the AC Cobra. It's the 427 AC Cobra. I'm not sure what they exact call it for Hot Wheels. But look at this beauty. This is highlighting anybody's collection. If you've seen my other videos, you know that I have the new casting. It's like the 2023. It's the same as this, but it has a plastic bottom. Doesn't have the opening part. Other than that, and it has the plastic wheels. But it looks exactly the same, which is cool. It even has this crusty back end. It's really rare to find these with the windshields intact, and especially with all the paint still on there. Shaky hand. But this was great. This is up very, very valuable to me. Definitely a highlight. Still looks good. These cards are so sick in real life, obviously, too. But to have this in the vault is so lucky to have this one. In such good condition, and I've had it since I was a kid. Just because, too, here's another version of that that was from my vault. This isn't a premium, but this is from the 90s as well. Is that a Supra? Is that a Supra? Is that a Supra? I already showed this earlier when it was on the truck there. But I guess we'll go on this side. Right up close like. Pretty much whenever you go to Supra, it's kind of the highlight. Everyone wants to see the Supras. I'm not going to make Supra jokes again today. It's a pretty good picture even though they're out of focus. Nothing on the license plate, eh? This is the Mark IV Supra. And we might end it with that one there. Seems like my neighbor's home from work now. And it's just going to be loud Fortnite from here on in tonight, so I gotta shut this down before all that kicks in because it gets noisy. But this is a beauty in Barcelona red. So there's video number 2 of my highlights of the loose ones.